What go down? Welcome to That's Just Meldo, where we keep it a stack, nothing less coming from yours truly. Y'all already know the rest. What go down? As y'all can see, I got some more people with me today, and we gonna chop it up real good. Go ahead, get y'all something to drink. We got Stella Rose today. We gonna see how that go. And let's get into it. So I got Janae on this side.
Yes, I'm Janae. I'm a braider from Houston, Texas.
It's me.
My braiding page is at It's All About the Hair with 2 R's.
Yes. Go get y'all hair did. Go get y'all some braids.
I ain't there yet. I ain't there. I'm gonna throw my shit out though.
Oh, he gonna come to you to get some braids.
Yeah, for sure,
that's how that's gonna work.
I thought you was already here before.
All right, then we got Ja'Cory on this side, and he just came to chop it up with.
Yeah, I just can't chop it up. You know, I mean, I feel like.
Oh,
it's like a way of venting in a sense. So it's like
that's what this is for.
I feel like I can get a message.
Put it on the
maybe
table.
I can hear somebody out.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
And then like like I said, when I saw your podcast, I'm like, let me see if I can get on there.
Yeah. All it takes is a little message. Man, I want to get on the podcast. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna get you in there.
Yeah, good thing I had to put like, man, we used to go to school, man. I had to pull that card. So we good.
You ain't gotta pull that card. It's all right. It's all right.
That's funny.
All right. And so she shouted her business out. So make sure y'all go get y'all hair braided. It's all about the hair, right?
The hair.
All about the hair. Go get y'all hair braided. I got one more business to shout out, and that's Promiscuous Lux Cases. She don't just got phone cases. She got customized necklaces. She got a scope of pretty much everything. Go check her page out. I'm gonna make sure to put both of them in the comment section. It'll do it, won't it?
That's
all
funny.
right. But that's enough for the business shout out. So I got some people with me, and they came to talk, and they came to chop it up. So
chop it up about some
what you want to chop it up about? Go ahead, chop it up. Let's get it.
What mental health, right?
Yeah. You want to talk mental health?
I mean, you know, I feel like people need to talk about how they actually feeling.
Yeah. Especially this generation. It's so sensitive.
Right. I guess like in the black community or whatever, as a black man, we're not allowed to express
I was just finna ask you that.
We're not allowed. I ain't gonna count it. People, I'll tell you how it is, what it is. I'll tell you how I feel. You know, I guess by growing up in a household full of women, it's easier for me to like actually be like, hey, I got something on my mind and talk to you about. But actually, it'd be hard sometimes because sometimes you don't want to give people too much of your energy. Right. But, you know. Like
so as a black man, do you feel like you can vent? Like, do you feel like society let you vent?
I have no problem. Even if you don't want to hear, I'm going to still say something. For real. Like, because I feel like I never been the type of person to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like if, like I said, I'm going to tell you what it is and what it ain't, you know, but, you know, like I said, growing up, just expressing. Yeah. None of that. You can't say nothing. None of that. Shut up. Don't you avoid none of that shit. Like it was always tell me how you feel. Like well, if you feel this way.
Well, that's good because you know society, especially in the black community, to make it seem like if a man expresses himself, it's like you being a punk, you being a sissy, you acting like a bit like that. Boys can't even be sad no more. They be going through stuff too.
I look at people retarded for saying some shit like that. I'm like, and then what if something happened and then you like, oh, I wish you would have like, nigga, you should have said it. Like, tell me how you feel.
You know what though? People be like, sometimes they be like, if you can't recognize me when I'm not at my best self, then you not a real friend. But it's like people be going through stuff. Like I don't expect people to look at me and be like, Mel depressed right now. Let me holler at her. Like you going through your stuff, I'm going through my stuff. Now if you going through something you need somebody to talk to, my phone is always open. Yeah. But you can't blame people for not seeing your signs, because sometimes you could be happy as hell and be depressed. Right. Yeah. Looking happy and sad as hell.
Literally.
That's my biggest mask, a smile.
Yeah.
You know, that's my biggest mask.
It's a bit of transparency moment. What? It was a period of time in my life where, like, okay, so y'all know on my page, I'm always posting funny stuff. You just started following me. But if you've been following me, I always post a bunch of funny stuff.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I promise. I ain't gonna say nothing. We sticking on the page.
We gonna stick on that. I'm posting funny stuff. So it was a period of my time, a period in my life where I'm posting funny stuff, and whole time, like, behind the phone, I'm sad as hell. Like, people messaging me, Mel, that's funny. Ha, 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 kiki. I'm depressed as hell. And I didn't realize how depressed I was until after I wasn't depressed no more. Yeah. Like, I was like, damn, I'm happy now.
Yeah. It becomes a shot, especially like when you get your own space. It's like one of those, okay, ain't nobody can't tell me shit. Like I'm finna do my own thing. I can walk around the house naked if I want to. Nobody. It's like once you get that peace, nah, for real, seriously. Like once you get that peace, it's like unmatched. Yeah. And then if you have somebody, you want them to match that piece. Because if you can't match that piece,
gotta go.
It's peace.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Match the piece or peace out.
Yeah, I can say for opening up as a kid, it was opposite for me. Like, we're just now coming out to my parents about stuff. So like, it felt like growing up, it was just like, oh, I'm not gonna tell them this, I'm not gonna tell them that. Yeah, because it was always, oh, I'm older than you, I get to, do this, that, and the third. I'm older than you for a reason. Yeah. Right. And so it wasn't like that for me. It was,
I feel like it was 50-50. Like we was always able to express ourselves to our parents and stuff like that. Yeah. But it was just don't get disrespectful with it. Yeah. Like we could tell them like, hey,
how can you not get disrespectful when you saying how you feel?
Yeah, exactly.
That's like a contradict. I'm gonna tell you how I feel, but if I say it how I feel, I'm wrong. Don't ask me.
Exactly. Like, that's how it was.
You should be ready for these blows that I'm finna give. That's literally essentially like.
Yeah, that is contradicting, especially growing up and stuff like that. I think family sometimes is the worst people to vent to sometimes because you could try to vent, especially like about disputes in the family. Yeah. You try to vent to them about some stuff going on in the family, and it's like you a kid, stay in a child's place. I'm an adult now, so now I'm gonna speak on what you was doing back then too.
You know what's crazy? I still stay in a child's place. I be like, nah, don't ask me my opinion.
Nah, not me.
And also, now I'm wrong. I'm petty. Like, nah, that's how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Nah. I ain't in the child's place no more, and I got a child, so now I can speak up on some things.
Right. Don't be asking me for advice. Like, nah, the child remember. Nah,
but it's crazy because older people, they'll hear you say you depressed, like people not in our generation, and they'll be like, you ain't depressed, you just doing stuff you ain't got no business doing. It's like, dang, you don't know what I'm depressed about.
Disregarding it.
Totally disregard. I think the older generation don't really believe in therapy, and so they tell you read your Bible, go to God.
They so fucked up, it don't make no sense. Like, for real.
Literally.
No, seriously.
Like a little background. So my oldest sister passed away like when I was like in 9th grade year. So it hit the family hard. So I've never seen nobody sleepwalk ever. Like, have you ever seen anybody sleepwalk?
I get scared. I'm so scary. I get scared.
So my pops, this man sleepwalking upstairs. So we got upstairs. He going upstairs. I'm thinking he finna come check on me or whatever. Cause he talking to my sister, but as she's a little girl, like he's actually tying her shoe. I'm sorry for getting all weird on y'all, but
I like stuff like that.
Yeah, like he's tying her shoe. He's talking to her, and she said I had to go, and then you hear him saying, "Oh, Jessica." Da, 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 da. And I'm like,
he grieving. He was grieving.
And he's still grieving. I'm pretty sure he's still grieving to this. And
that ain't nothing to not grieve about.
Business, but,
yeah.
But still, like, I feel like because how he grew up. And by growing up in a single parent household is different, I always felt like if he had his pops or anybody, if they had their father, a real father figure, what I'm saying? Like in their life, I feel like the world would be much simpler as far as like emotions. Is concerned. As men,
you need a man.
Like I said, I grew up in a 2-parent household, so it's different. I seen how to love, how to treat, what I'm saying, a person.
It's different though. Like with me, I grew up in a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
My dad was there, but he wasn't really there. Like emotionally, I don't have no emotional attachment to my father. And it's like it sometimes messes with me when I'm in relationships and stuff like that. Like I don't know how to treat a man, love a man, this, that, and the third.
So how is that? Because you're a woman, so it's different. Like is your daddy issues like real daddy? Not trying to, but like no, seriously, like is it really like a thing?
Yes and no.
Do you trying to find like?
Are you looking for love in a man that you didn't get from your daddy? Is that what you're asking?
I feel like I am. Yeah. But I don't go into it thinking
like that.
It just so happened to happen.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, but at the same time, it's like, gotta get it how I get it. Yeah. I look up to my grandma as like a father because like she kind of sort of played that role for me. Like my grandma is my best friend.
I mean, one thing I can say, like my pops did everything for us. I never knocked that.
He was like a everything. Father figure.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I know enough, but not too much on how Pops be feeling. You know? And sometimes I be like, like actually concerned and, growing up, oh, no, I'm good, like, but when you actually emotionally conscious on what's going on and you're aware, like, Pop's really going through something. And you don't even know how to even approach it because you can always get that, I'm okay.
Because they parents, that's the same thing with my daddy. So I grew up in a 2-parent household too. My daddy was always he ain't play by us.
2-parent squad.
He did not play by this. Like he always told us, like, when I had daughters, like he had my brother first, but he was like, when I had daughters, y'all the one who made me like feel like y'all was my jewel. So I started getting myself together, like for real. And he was always there. But like even for our parents, we got to remember they was raised in a time where it's like you supposed to be seen and not heard.
Right.
So like even with stuff going on, even with stuff going on in the family, like. I can tell, like, my daddy, he really, like, disconnected. Like, I'm sure he want to express himself. And he lost his sister the year COVID had hit.
Yeah.
So my auntie, the year COVID had hit. And that's the first time I seen my daddy, like, just break. Like, he was like, man, this is too much. Like, it's too much going on. I just lost my sister. That's the first time I seen my daddy break. But before that, you would never see, like, my daddy, he always say I'm good. Like, he funny, so you would never think nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
That's because they raised in a time where you ain't really supposed to tell people how you feel, or you disrespectful and stuff like that.
I mean, I feel like that's like somewhat made them stronger. Cause like them bad
that's why they be calling us weak.
Right.
Like y'all gonna make us stronger.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the saying like a weak man makes a strong man, a strong man makes a weak man?
No,
explain.
Explain
like basically that. like say for instance, like my pops wasn't shit. I know I want to do better.
Oh, yeah.
So if my pops shit, I might not be shit. You know?
Right.
Everything been handed.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so it's like I think I'm like low key in the middle. I ain't gonna care. I'm just being honest, cause like
I'm a little privileged, but I'm kind of
niggas be hating. So it's like, nah, nigga, you're privileged. Like, nah, I wasn't privileged. I was more so like spoiled to a certain extent. Like I still got my ass beat. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like if I wanted it,
9 times out of 10 they gonna make it happen.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Yeah.
But that's crazy you say that, because I be seeing that too. Like men who don't have their daddies in their life, they be the best daddies when it's time for them to be daddies. What I see, for the most part,
that's a form of a weak man making a strong man.
Like they be like, my daddy want this, so I'm gonna be there 10 times harder for my kids. I love seeing
most
stuff
of the
like
dudes
that.
I be seeing, they ain't shit. Like, nah.
Your daddy must have been there.
Like, I mean,
Damn, boy, your daddy was there all your life.
Your daddy was there the whole time.
He came back with the milk on.
Yes, and no, like this generation is just built different. Like, I'm not used to that. Like I'm used to seeing my grandma and like that generation. But now it's just like,
but this generation,
like,
something else. I don't belong here.
I don't belong here neither. Where is the love? Like that's what I need.
Everybody hard body Kiati now. Nobody showing their emotions.
I'm tired of being hard.
Everybody love the toxic shit. Like the shit is okay.
And that's what I
who made it okay for toxic shit?
No, let me know. Let me know.
Child, toxics kill in real life. So you sitting up here thinking you like toxic stuff, that can kill you.
Literally.
Okay, sidebar. Who started the white toe trend? Like, where did that come from?
I don't know.
It just came
I got white toes right now, so I'm not gonna talk. But
I don't have no polish on my toes.
I got white toes right now. But look,
I like colors.
I get different colors though.
I like colors.
I just got white at the moment. At the moment, I'm supposed to go get my toes in the morning.
The people who ever watching this, if I see me drinking, I know I said I wouldn't drink, but this shit good. That's the reason why I'm still drinking.
But nah, white toe trend. But that trend getting played out too.
It definitely is.
It's getting played out. Nobody want to do no other colors. Right now, I got white, but I promise I had like orange.
Yeah, I had orange, blue,
it's like a go-to.
yellow.
What is that?
It's like a go-to.
Yeah,
like if you cause y'all don't know how difficult it is to go in a nail salon and be like, you know what? I don't know what color I want. Give me white. Give me white.
That's what it be.
Lack of creativity, ladies.
Lack of creativity. Yes, I agree.
Yes and no.
Including me.
What happened to the French tips? I remember those. That's what's popping.
I love those. I think I'm finna go back to them.
I never got French
They're
tips
so
before.
pretty when they really done right.
Right.
Yeah.
It look real
I be
good.
seeing some fucked up ones though. Like
that's what messed it up. That's why everybody starts saying white toes.
Let's hope you don't get none fucked up. So.
Oh my gosh! Even on fingernails. I
don't know about it on the fingernails. It be cute sometimes, like if they short.
Fingers. Yeah.
But other than that,
but I can't stand. I can't stand.
I gotta started talking on nails.
Ass nails. No, literally, like.
Cause you know, things on toxic. I'm like, bro, like they know me. I'm like, what the hell come white toes and shit? Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the toxic stuff. Our generation got that real bad. Who just did that toxic mess? Lil Durk in India talking about some that coochie mom forever. Welcome to death row.
Why happened? He cheated or something?
He supposedly got a baby out there, and I seen the baby. I said, "That's definitely Dirk baby."
I don't even know. I don't be keeping up with like this.
Nah, I'll just be peeping because everybody start posting the same stuff at the same time. So I got no choice but to go tune in. What y'all talking about?
Then Moneybag, and Meek Mill and
Ari. Yeah,
I don't know.
I saw Ari was with a soccer player. That's all I saw.
One thing about Ari, she gonna move on.
Hey, she did upgrade. I ain't no cap.
I don't really like her because she seems like
She make it harder for the next nigga. That's all I know.
One thing about it, she gonna get on quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad because at the same time she be posting that stuff. She be like, everybody expect me to be strong and I ain't always strong. I'm just saying like that girl probably over there.
Yourself as. So it's like
you got to soften up.
Mental health. She's not aware of what's going on, so she just blaming. She's not strong, but she's strong.
I hope she ain't pregnant
for real.
Baby,
you ain't gotta be strong. Just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Literally,
it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah,
stop putting on a front.
I feel
that's a part of mental health. I should just throw that in there because I feel like people. I ain't gonna be all sexist, but people in general like that toxic shit. Like I don't get it. Like,
go ahead.
Why is it okay to allow it to like even manifest? Like,
I don't even know.
You know how when people be like, I don't even know if this is gonna work. I'm like, why is you doing that? Like
that toxic shit.
What about sneaky links?
Why is that a thing?
Sneaky links.
Like, I'm drunk. I'm gonna go to my man's house. Like, no, that's not your man. Yeah. It's not your man.
If you can't post, buddy, if you just save the pics and don't post them, something ain't right.
Like that's so everything is starting to get played out.
Everything. Everything.
I'm ready for a new time.
Yeah, motherfuckers think they're like, because I'm nonchalant, it's like it's not even worth the energy.
No,
the energy is big for me now.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like me being nonchalant is protecting, but I know it's a bad thing. But at the same time, I feel like it's the best solution in certain situations. Like, especially if like someone confronted. But nah. Okay, it's kind of hard not to be because it's like it's already the energy that's perceived that's already I'm giving off. So if I'm being nonchalant about the situation, it's like, okay, I'm finna be an ass. It's like I'm not even trying to, but it's like you yell it. Why I gotta yell?
Right.
I ain't finna lose my voice.
Right.
And we both like, nah, I'm gonna talk to you, talk to me, and then
that's how my boyfriend is. Like when we first started dating, I used to be a hot ass mess. Like I used to be ready to go off. He used to be like, dog, I'm not finna do that with you.
Right. I be on that same shit.
Like he be like, you can argue with me, but I'm finna sit here and stare at you.
I don't like to argue.
Right.
I really don't like to argue.
I don't like to no more, but I was quick with it back then.
I'm like the most.
Are y'all okay with like a man expressing himself without feeling attacked?
Yeah.
So, I ask my boyfriend all the time. So y'all emotionally conscious of that? So,
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I want. Like, can we get on this emotional level?
Yeah. Like, okay, so early this year we tried this thing. Well, we still do it now, but like we just do like a weekly check-in. Like it was when we weren't staying together. Now we staying together. So look, I'm about to ask you in your face what's going on. But when we wasn't, we was just like every week, like once a week, we gonna ask each other like, where you at mentally? Like, is you good mentally? Because I'm a busy person, so I know that at that time, like I really wasn't able to pay attention to him like I should have been, like as a girlfriend. So I was just like, I know I'm busy, but at least the least I can do is ask you, like mentally, are you where you need to be? Yeah. So he'll tell me, like he can express himself. Like I tell him, express yourself, because closed mouth don't get fed. And if you don't tell me I'm doing nothing wrong, I'm not gonna think I'm wrong.
that is true. I always told people like you don't know until you point it out. So, right. I mean, because if you're used to something, I'm used to doing it. Whatever you allow a person to do, that's what they're gonna do. Right. Until you stop them from doing whatever they used to doing. Yeah. That habit shit, like, nah. I always ask a woman, like, are you happy, like, with yourself? Yeah. If you're not happy with yourself, it's not gonna work. It's not. Don't ever try to find me for like, or look for me for happiness, because it's not gonna work.
Right. You gotta find happiness within yourself before anything.
I know I'm happy. Are you happy? Like, you have a smile.
Don't come over here talking about some you struggling with these things right here. You supposed to come together.
Right. Like I want you to still be happy. We still struggle. That's
comes
still
with
cool.
healing
Is
too,
that obtainable? I don't think so.
That's the question. How y'all feel about healing? Like when y'all break up with somebody, let's say it was a bad relationship.
That shit hard.
Do y'all take a long time to heal, or do y'all be like on to the next? Me personally,
I take a minute, because like
shit, it took me a minute. It took me a minute. I ain't gonna cap. Like,
it depends on how the relationship went.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Ooh, child.
What's a minute?
A minute?
What's a minute?
Well, like, while in the relationship or without the relationship?
Without, like, let's say you just got out of a relationship.
Shit, I've been single for like 3 years now, so.
She said, that hurt her.
But you know what? I think because of this damn generation,
Yes,
and, you know,
it is.
like,
This
I'm gonna get what I
generation
want, and I'm
plays a
so
lot.
simple. I'm so simple. I'm so simple. Leave that toxic shit where you left it. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta bring that to me. Whatever you did with Buddy, leave that shit with him.
Yeah.
This is me. Can I have how you was in the beginning? Like,
Please.
I feel like it takes.
I know your mama raised you.
Okay,
better.
yeah, depending on how the relationship went.
Yeah.
Like if it was like a bad ending,
Yeah.
it'll take like 6 months to a year.
Shit, ain't no time because me.
Really, honestly, you shouldn't even put a time on that because
Yeah,
like
no
it's
time.
just
Like, say if it's you working, you doing like you don't even think about that shit.
Yeah.
And then one day that shit hits you.
yeah.
So here's my spiel on healing. And I ain't no doctor, so I ain't saying that my logic is right.
The best philosophers don't have no damn degrees.
But I honestly feel like any traumatic experience you deal with in life, you never gonna heal from.
Right.
Hear me out. Think
That's
about
true,
it.
that's
when
true.
when somebody that's close to you passed, not trying to bring up your sister, but your sister passed.
Right. Mhm.
Honestly, have you truly healed from that?
I go, yeah, I moved on.
Truly,
I
have
let her
you
go.
healed or
I
you
let her
moved
go.
on? That's a
'Cause,
difference.
like, I ain't gonna lie, like so I'm the last child, so I'm that child that wasn't supposed to be here. I'm that surprise child, and I'm the only
That accident, that dang, me and
Right.
daddy was just doing a little something.
Right. And not to put too much business in my parents,
Yeah.
you know, but like I'm the only child between my parents.
Gotcha.
So his child was like his first. I barely knew her. I knew
Gotcha.
her, but she was out in the Navy and shit like that. But we was like, you know, we was here, but we weren't like
You weren't
here
close.
because I was still young at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was still in school. Everybody else, damn that world, yeah. Everybody out of high school and shit like
Yeah.
that. I'm still the only one in school.
Yeah.
I'm the only one in my 20s. Everybody old as shit.
Oh, yeah, you
know
one
what
of
I'm
them.
saying? Yeah, I'm one of them. So it's like I never
You wasn't that close to her to
right.
be
So the effect happened of the funeral. Like, yeah, of course I cried because of my sister.
Yeah.
That's in your mind, you know.
Right.
And we had a little bond or whatever, and so of course you gonna feel some type of way about it.
Yeah.
But it didn't hit me hard like my other siblings. I don't feel no way like my other siblings. To be honest, like I don't regret our relationship because I got a good memory of her before she left.
Yeah.
Like the best, I beat her in racing, shit like that. Like something I can hold on to, and it's nothing bad. Like I know me and her didn't leave off on a bad note,
Right.
so it's like I can't really just be like, damn,
I'm sad, I'm hurt.
So it's like shit.
Okay, so not her.
Right.
Let's say you lose somebody that you are really close to.
Yeah.
I honestly don't feel like people ever heal from stuff like that. Like I think that's an ongoing process of like I just got to be okay because they not here no more. I got to adjust. So when it come down to like healing and
I got a funeral to
relationship,
go to tomorrow anyway. So
Let's just get off that subject. Let's move on.
But what I'm
But we talking about
saying is,
mental
what
health,
I'm
so we
saying
might
is,
as well approach the
what I'm
situation,
saying is healing is an ongoing process. So you can think you okay about something today, and tomorrow be crying about the same thing you just thought you was okay about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not finna wait till I heal because I know that's a long process.
Yeah.
Now what I do try to do is before I officially move on. I try to make sure I'm not gonna bring too much of my baggage.
Yes.
I shouldn't be bringing none. Goddamn. Now that I'm older, don't bring nothing. But if I'm moving on, I try to make sure that I'm not being so bad to where the next person like don't want to deal with me, or I'm damaging the next person because of who damaged me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I try to just make sure I'm in a better mind state now.
I mean, that's the best you can do.
That's all I got.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
But you know what? It's always like the people like, oh, he know I'm crazy. Like, nah, like why? I
please
can't
get
stand people.
live.
Oh, he know how I am. Like, nah.
No.
Why,
He's sick of how you is too.
Right,
You shouldn't be like that. Please
no man
stop.
want to deal with that shit.
Right,
Like,
right.
It's cool to deal with attitude because as a woman, it is your job to test a man to see if he's a man, to see if he's gonna protect you.
Yeah.
Cool. But it's only so far you can push that.
Right,
it's only so far.
Yeah.
Like ain't none of that. Like you raising your voice. I'm like, what you want me to do? I can't do too much of nothing. But
Right,
yell
without
back.
you calling the cops, and now I'm finna
Right.
be in jail.
And then I lost my job. Now we both
Right. Now I'm broke, you broke, and we all still
Right.
looking
Got
crazy.
a whole family
Now you
looking at me
finna tell me
crazy.
I'm broke and don't do nothing.
Nah, I ain't shit ass nigga.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That
It
is
be like
funny.
that. It be like
Yeah.
that.
sell everything. Shit.
No.
Put everything up in the pawn shop. We don't got nothing else.
Everything
but no, I just feel like if you, me personally, I'm not taking too long. Life don't stop for nobody.
Right.
So I'll be like, pew, next.
But I think that's a bad thing though. When you like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if you only, like, say if this is you fucking with someone and then you just go ghost, but that's like a constant thing. That's really bad because it's like you're afraid of. I'm commitment shy. I ain't gonna care. But like,
you said you're what?
Commitment shy.
Like,
okay,
I'm with it, but it's like.
You just ain't found the right person yet. Because when you found the right person,
like, for
you
real.
found the right person, you ain't gonna scared of nothing.
Right.
Literally.
Take it out.
Yes,
take it out. Get my wallet.
Well, I ain't gonna say I haven't found the right person. It's just the distance is far right now.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. It's the distance.
You could do a long distance relationship.
Look,
she watching right now. You better say yes.
I can't.
She already know. Like, but when she come down here, I'm dropping.
I can't do it.
I'm dropping everybody when she come down here.
Not you dropping everybody.
We gonna crop that out. You ain't supposed to say that. She supposed to think you dropped them already.
No, she already knows.
Okay.
Ain't no.
That's beautiful.
That's good.
Let's normalize
She said,
telling
I'm
the
gonna drop them
truth.
when I get down there too.
Right. Let's normalize telling the truth.
Yeah.
No secrets.
You know, honestly,
I believe in that. Like, I'm strong in that. Like, what you hiding shit for?
Yeah.
Like, it's different between being secret and private. Like, I'm very, very private. But
you ever had a nigga post his every move and then say he don't want to post you because he don't want people in his business?
But you posted
Sir, you just posted your social security card.
Literally. Your driver's license, your license plate.
Your whole address.
Your next meal
Your
before you knew
finna
what
come shoot your house down because you posted everything.
I know what you finna do tomorrow when you wake up.
Right. Yeah, like, oh yeah, finna be with the guys.
I already know what
that
that
shit
is.
lame to me. I never been that type. Like, even growing up, I ain't never been that. Like, I mean, I had like a little clique growing up, but not like.
Yeah, not. Would
you
you put you a bros before females type of girl?
That hold the camera. Like, look at these dumbass niggas. Like, for real. Nah, I tell them like, bro, y'all niggas look stupid. Like, y'all gonna get cold. I ain't gonna post it. But if y'all want this video, nah, for real, I ain't gonna post it. But if y'all want this video, say y'all know. But don't say I did it.
Keep me out of it. I'm not in the comments.
You the good cameraman, huh?
Yeah.
I'm anonymous.
Okay.
For real. I'm anonymous. Like, for real.
That is funny.
Like, I always prefer to be behind the scenes anyway. Like, I never like.
But here you are on the camera,
attention.
on the big screen.
I had a moment where I was just like, I just wanted to be out there, but it's like that shit dead.
That shit dead.
Yeah.
Everybody
Like
unless
unless it's about business, that shit dead.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like it. Like,
Nah, I don't even like going out like that no more. I be like,
Me
child, I don't
neither.
want to go and spend $15 on a little shot of Henny. That mug be this
literally,
big.
no,
$15.
less than that. Less than that.
I say, you know,
that went up.
no, but I went to Seaside.
I don't go out.
It's been a long time, but I went to Seaside one time. Them shots was so high.
Never
And my
been to
friend just
Seaside.
talking about swipe the card. I said, girl, you
Swipe
need to
the
put
card.
your card.
Swipe the card.
The next day she texted me.
Swipe the card.
The next day she texted me. She was like, "Girl, I don't know why I kept saying swipe that card." I looked at my bank account. It was so mad. Yeah, stuff is expensive.
Man.
Yeah, no.
I just rather be in the house
I
now.
went to Diablo Loco. And
Yeah.
it was $10 for a shot. I'm like, what?
You know where y'all should go? Bombshells. They got $3.50.
I mean,
I went to Bombshells.
I'll go to
Bombshells.
Bombshells, but the food is not.
Nigga.
I'm tired of the food.
I got 8 of them motherfuckers. I was right.
Perfect. Toe up
What's some
and bombshells.
some nachos?
I'm tired of Bombshells food, honestly.
I ain't had it in a long time, but that day was a good day.
That day was a good day.
Right.
But yeah, being on the camera and like partying and stuff like that, just being out. I don't understand how body girls do it.
Girl, every weekend,
every
sometimes like
day.
every day.
I don't understand.
Boy, I don't even want to promote no club like
that. That shit
that.
got dead. Like, I used to be all in the camera, you know,
Yeah.
that pretty boy and shit, but that shit got old and
Yeah.
it's not.
I like privacy now.
Yeah, what?
I like privacy now. Like,
What you
get
doing?
out of my
Why?
business.
What you doing? That's
Why
me,
you want to
like,
know what I'm
what's up?
doing?
What? Like,
I be like, what's up? I just want to know. I'm like, why you want to know? Nothing. Playing 2K. But I'm always, you know what? I feel like that's like the dumbest question when somebody asks when you already know what I be doing. If you know my routine, like if you ask me what I'm doing, like playing 2K.
So what if
you
it's somebody you
always
don't
doing 2K, huh?
What if somebody
You get on, you be on them about that.
Nah, cause it's all
You don't know.
Okay, so if they ask, okay, so you know how the whole introduction, like, oh, what do you like to do? If I tell you what I like to do, 9 times out of 10, I'm doing that. So if I be like, oh, I like to play basketball or I like to play 2K. Now if I'm at home, I'll be like, I'm at home. 9 times out of 10, I'm playing 2K or I'm watching. Well, I don't be watching TV, but yeah, I'm playing 2K, and I barely be on my phone like that anyway. So it's like, or I'm listening to music and doing my little thing. Like, yeah, so. Yeah, that's the only time. And then just be like, oh, I know what you're doing. Like, oh, 2K, yeah. That's why would you ask? Like,
I'm weak. That's funny.
What's too toxic for y'all? Like,
Too toxic?
what's a deal
phone.
breaker for you?
Going through my phone.
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker. If I tell you what I'm already doing,
Yeah.
you shouldn't go through my. Even I'm not even gonna say I'm a liar or whatever. But even if you have that assumption of me lying,
Yeah.
or what, you should have that much faith in me to, you know what I'm saying?
But you're lying though.
No.
You want me to have faith in a liar?
No. I ain't saying that. I said I said the assumption.
Okay,
The assumption.
Yeah.
You, like, if I tell you, like, this is what
So
it is.
you want her to trust you.
Right. Like, if I never lied to
so a deal
you.
breaker for you is her not being able to trust you.
Right, that's a deal breaker.
That's a deal
because I'm not
breaker.
gonna lie to you. Like, and then when you find out I'm telling the truth, you look stupid. And now it's like I can't trust you because you don't even trust yourself.
Yeah, cheating is a deal breaker for me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that too.
Cheating is
I
a
ain't
real
never
deal
cheated
breaker
on,
because
so
like
I can't respect
if
that.
I'm not the only option, I don't want to be.
Look, if you got to pick her, between me and her, just pick her. Go ahead.
Pick her. I
She wants you
don't
more than me.
care. Like I'm well aware of myself. I know what I bring to the table. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you want to shoot, don't pick me.
Don't pick me.
Okay.
I'm not a pick me.
So is that you saying that now, or that's you in love with that person? Because some people say that right now and they're not even aware.
'Cause
Like,
it be like
'cause
that.
It's different.
It be
you
like
mean,
that.
Like, okay, say if you in love with dude and he have another option. Now you know how y'all is, and y'all got this little special bond or whatever. But
you
he got
willing to drop
somebody
the bond
else.
regardless,
Right?
cheating or
Like,
not.
Yeah.
You willing to beat up
She
the
said-
bitch for this nigga type shit?
No,
Like,
I don't. If
I ain't
if
never.
I have to fight over you, I'm not.
I don't even want you.
I don't.
but have you ever got to that point? Do you think you ever get
Yep.
to that point?
fighting somebody?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Or to that.
I could probably get to that point, but like,
boys at the beginning of the podcast said, "Don't worry about me asking for no more." Here you
Yeah.
go.
But I also said this shit good.
if I gotta fight, I really just don't want to.
If a female even feel like she want to fight me about somebody that's supposed to be my nigga, go ahead and have them.
Literally, like, cause
I'm not finna fight you about no nigga, especially about.
said something. I would have got some, you know.
I got some more in the car, but it's too late now.
Oh yeah.
And she said she don't want no more.
But now, if I gotta fight over somebody, it's now if that person like disrespecting my family and shit like that, and like continuously doing it, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna get on that level.
Because
But
at the end of the day, I'm not finna fight her. I'm finna smack him. Cause why is you playing in my
I'm
face?
not even gonna smack him. I'm not even gonna smack him. I'm gonna let him have it.
I'm gonna smack him, then I'm gonna let him have it.
See, that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
care. Y'all
Are y'all
can have
saying that now, or if y'all was in that situation?
I've
So
been
can
in
you
these
honest-
situations. Not what I wanted to fight over him, but what somebody wanted to fight me. And I'm not finna fight you over. It happens. It happens.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I never been in a situation.
Story for another time. But I tell you what, I wasn't finna fight her.
Yeah.
And it ain't, oh, she's scary, nothing like that. It's because I know that he is playing the fence. So if anything, I'm finna smack him because I know he playing the fence. You ain't finna get me out of character by no nigga I know is playing the field.
Right.
Literally.
So now you gonna be mad and I'm finna go and go. And I tell him I'm finna go and go.
That's that toxic shit.
And I was still there. So yes, I was dealing with toxic
fighting.
stuff.
Damn.
No, because I feel like if I fight, I'm gonna check out mentally.
Damn.
I'm gonna check out mentally if I fight, and I don't want to see myself like that. Like I've been on that level before. I don't. Yeah,
That peace that you keep trying to keep.
I'm keeping my peace as long as I can.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to keep it. Like these people who
Yeah.
drive me
I got
crazy
to
a
that
bit.
point. I think.
You was finna fight somebody over a female?
Oh nah.
Oh.
Not over before.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like if you disrespect her, then yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's different. That ain't
But
the same.
nobody ever put me in that situation. Luckily, I'm glad. Maybe because I never put myself in that situation. And if I hear like, oh, well, you, I'm like, what? Why you keep fighting? You got brothers? Like, oh, I'm your
Call
man.
your brother.
Oh, okay, but
Who you would have
Fuck
called
with
if I
this
wasn't here?
Yeah,
But nah, I'm not fighting nobody. As soon as you feel like if somebody got that much on their chest about you,
right. Like
for
if they
what?
want you that
they
bad,
feel more about you than how I
Like,
feel about you.
because
So
the
here you
motherfucker
go.
will kill over love. Like,
No, seriously.
I'd rather see another day. So
Yeah.
nah.
And stuff too crazy nowadays. People don't even be wanting to fight no more. They straight shoot.
Right, like you want to pull
Ain't
that
even
thing
trying to
out.
fight no more.
Like,
no,
yeah.
none of that.
So I ain't even on that.
I'm
Nope.
not-
Please don't
see,
try me.
I like my life.
I like it a lot.
I don't want to put myself in no type of situation to where like I'm in harm's way.
Homebody over here. I stays in the house.
It be too much going on.
It literally, yeah. I'm going from house
Monkeypox
to
and
house to
shit.
house
They got
to
a new
house.
animal. I thought it was chicken pox. So it's a new. They gave it a new
Child,
animal. Like,
that's
What?
a whole other thing.
you remember chicken pox? Now they got
Yeah.
monkey
Now
pox.
they got monkeypox.
What's
Monkeypox is ugly as hell. Oh my gosh, I do not.
I mean, shit. Chicken pox was just as it wasn't just as
got
It wasn't
red,
that
red
bad.
guys. Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
You just a little itchy little
and then,
red.
like the monkeypox, they leave scars on you like forever. So I don't got time for that.
I'll pass. It's too much going on in the world.
Literally,
Too much going on in the world.
it's gonna be another thing next week.
So are y'all the type to embarrass a man?
No.
In front of people?
No.
Or not embarrass, confront him
Explain
about
embarrass.
how you feel about a situation. Like say for instance,
Oh yeah, explain. Hold on. Yeah,
yeah, like say for instance he just did something y'all ain't like are y'all gonna do it right then and there, or y'all you gonna put him
It
to the
depends
side,
how-
or wait go back to the crib?
it depends on how severe it is. Like if
Why
you,
does
if
it
you playing on my
depends?
top in front of people, yeah.
Like I need to know the
that's
situation.
That's different.
Yeah.
I need to know the situation.
See, I ain't gonna be too cliche, but if a bitch, you know what I'm saying, in the area and he didn't tell you or whatever, like you gonna do it right then and there, you gonna like pull.
Oh,
him to
so
the
like
side.
if you talking to somebody in that area, like
no,
what you mean?
like say for instance, okay,
An ex or something in the building,
right, and he
and he
let
didn't tell you know about it.
right, are you gonna say something right then and there, or you
Yeah,
gonna wait?
unless you're still entertaining them.
How petty are y'all? That's the question.
How petty?
I'm done with the petty shit.
I'm not even that
gonna
petty
lie.
no more. Oh, my
I'm
mama.
done
Like
with
I'm
petty
gonna ask
shit.
you about it
What's
when
your
we get
sign?
out of here.
Aries.
What's your sign?
Oh no, he gave me a look.
Scorpio.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. Cause you're a water sign. Y'all some motherfuckers. I love y'all to death cause my mom is a Aries, but like y'all just
We what?
confrontational for no reason
I'm not
sometimes.
confrontational. It depends on the Aries you're talking to. Cause
When your birthday?
March 24th.
Okay, cool. You're March. Okay, that's Aries. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not that petty. Like it depends on the situation though.
Okay.
Like if it's not that serious, I'm just asking about it when we leave. But I don't really like doing all that type of extra stuff in public places anyways. Like it be too, I'm not trying to get the laws involved, none of that. Like,
If he don't clear it up, if he don't
Like,
clear
we
it
don't
up
fuck with the law,
before,
but we sure
then
call
I'm
him
not
when we
gonna say
need
no.
him.
right. First, call 911. Somebody call them.
But yeah, if he don't clear up the situation before we get in the car, then I'm gonna say something.
Why?
He know, like if he know his ex is there, like he know.
Well, I mean, okay, but look, you saying clear up the situation. Like, what if the situation is too like sensitive to talk about right then and there?
The fine sensitive. It shouldn't.
You should've told me
shouldn't
before I
have
showed
no
up.
sensitivity when it comes to your ex.
No,
I don't
no.
want to hit.
I ain't saying like that. I'm just saying like far as like you have a problem with her, and I'm not finna just like say something about it right then and there, especially if we like at an event or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
nah, that's killing the mood. I'd rather wait till later. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, why say something right then and there? Even if we already peep game of what's going on, it's like, you see, man, all right, cool. We gonna talk on? All right, we gonna talk about it later. All right, cool. All right.
Yeah, it just depends. It
depends on the
It
situation.
just depends.
True.
Why does it always gotta have a stipulation, like condition? It
Everything
depends.
to me, a lot of things got conditions. Most things in life got conditions. So I gotta condition how I respond to
Yeah.
things.
You
Filter
women are
how I
some emotional creatures. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Emotional. I
You
feel like
think women are emotional? I think men are very emotional too.
Yeah.
Y'all just hide it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
be
true.
more crazy than us if we just keeping it a bill.
Depending on the time of the month.
What?
Y'all a little more
Depending
thrown
on the
off than
time of the
us.
month.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah. Excuse me. I mean, I feel like we are more destructive with our emotions. I'll say that. Y'all
I
just
agree.
more.
Nah.
We have a lot
Less
going
destructive.
on. We be having a lot going on. Like
A lot.
literally,
Yeah.
like it just depends on the time of the day, I guess.
I told you, time of the month.
Oh Lord. Yeah,
like,
but
especially
nah.
if it's that time.
If
of the
it's
month,
that time of the month, please
Oh
leave me
my
alone.
God,
I'm so
yeah,
emotional at that time.
leave me the fuck alone.
I think I started arguments for no reason.
Literally,
I tell them
feel
like,
well, I just think
What type of excitement are y'all getting from that?
no,
What
it's
do you-
not
it's
excitement.
It's
That's
just
my
like,
cycle.
I got shit to figure out.
So
I got shit to
is
figure
that
out.
your way of venting?
In a sort, but like I just got shit to figure out on that time of the month. Like
Mental health.
This is why we promoting it today.
mental health.
Mental health.
Nah,
You don't
but
realize
nah.
that you're on your period, so you rather just let the period take over instead of taking
No,
over
you
it.
don't get it. See, men don't understand periods. Lord Jesus.
We go through pain during them times.
And
like,
I'm telling you, your
hot
hormones be
flashes.
all over the place. Like
Literally.
I could be chilling one minute and
nothing
mad
to
the
control
next.
that, or it just happens.
It
I
just
know
happens.
like how the shit happens, but like y'all don't have nothing. Y'all ain't come up with no type of system. Like y'all don't use the. What happened to the whole heating pad treatment? You know,
that shit don't be working sometimes.
That don't help your hormones. That just help for the pain a little bit.
I need ice. I don't use a heating pad.
What y'all eat? What y'all crave? I know y'all be craving chocolate. Yeah.
Oh my god,
like
chocolate.
Like ice cream.
Chocolate, ice cream, and brownies. I got hella cravings. Like,
you don't be having cravings?
Nah.
I got hella cravings on mine. Like it's ridiculous.
I don't be having no cravings. I be cool. My attitude be piss poor. That's how that be. I be having to apologize. Like I'm sorry. That was
not me talking.
That wasn't me. I'm not myself when it's that time.
Well, at least y'all aware of a mental.
Oh yeah, I know. I be thrown off. That's why. Okay, so me and my boyfriend, we was talking a long time before we actually like got official. Like I think we was talking for 8-9 months before we got official.
Okay. So how this come about? I'm a little nosy right now.
How it come about?
Like how you find your person?
This is weird, but my mama introduced us.
Oh, wow.
She was like, let me just see. And at first, I wasn't on that type of time. I had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't on that type of time. But then after everything.
He came at the right time.
He pursued you.
I went back at the right time.
What
I
you
said,
mean?
you know what? Let me spin the block. Nah, but it took a long time for me to even, and I'm still working on it, so I ain't perfect. But it took a long time for me to like open up and be like vulnerable with him, because I was like, I was at a state where I was like, look, don't come over here with that. Do not come over here with that stuff. One wrong move, I gotta go. So I was on some different type of time, but he kind of like leveled me out, because I was uphill and he was like calm downhill. So he made me cool out. And I was like, it's no point in going off on him, because he's not gonna entertain it. It's no perks.
No perks.
So how long do you feel like? When do you feel like it's the right time to be boyfriend and girlfriend? Like y'all been talking?
I think it's just dependent on the relationship. You ask me,
okay?
Because we was talking for a long time, but while we was talking, I also told him like I was on that type of time. I keep telling everybody I was hard by the Kigotti when I got with him. So I was like, look, you can do what you want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do until we say this official. Nobody can be mad at each other for how we move.
Facts.
I know he was like, girl, if you don't shut up, and I don't even think I was talking to nobody else when I was talking to him and telling him this. I was just saying,
y'all.
Oh my god,
I was just saying,
nobody else,
like just in case you can do what you want to do, and until we make this official.
So you gave him the leeway, like, look, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I feel like because if he was to tell me like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't cut off everybody for you yet, because I don't know what we on, I wouldn't have been mad at that. Like, you honest, you ain't cut off everybody.
See, no secrets. So whatever I say over the show, you can't get mad. So we talked to this before I even got on here.
Yeah, so I don't be mad at stuff like I just been like, to be official, I feel like that's just depending on the relationship.
Yeah.
Like,
right. Yeah.
Like we was talking for some months.
So have y'all agreed to be open? Like
open
before the relationship, like have y'all agreed to be like, I'm talking to these people, you talking to these people? Like,
I told him that. I don't know if he was doing anything, but I know I wasn't doing too much.
So would you get mad?
No.
Okay.
I ain't saying this to be funny, but I'm real P. If you moving like that, move like that.
Facts.
Let me know how you moving so I could say, hey, this how I want to move with you, or we ain't got to keep doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he would have been like, hey, I'm still talking to people, you know, it is what it is. You can do that. We're not together. We're not official. We kick it from time to time. That's that. Yeah. Now we're official, so don't play.
Oh, yeah. Don't play with that girl. She is not one of them. So how y'all feel about self-awareness?
As far as what?
As far as what, yeah.
Like, just being aware of yourself.
I feel like it's something I'm still working on.
Oh, like finding yourself?
Yeah.
Shit, I learn something new about myself every day.
Every day.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
But I'm also aware of the bad stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I make sure I make that note. Like I'm not perfect. Like,
I be laughing I be laughing with my demons. Ain't gonna catch me. My demons, you be kicking. You know, not to sign all.
Not you one of them. I be fighting demons.
Nah, I don't even fight. Me and my demons
Whole
cool.
time
You know what I'm
kicking it
saying? Yeah, well, we kicking. But I feel like of awareness. Like I'm very aware. Like I know sometimes I'm not all the way right. Yeah. And, you know, so it's like it's one of those. I have to accept it and also better myself, you know, because my mama always told me, like, every day is a new day. Like, don't ever do the same shit you did yesterday, you know, or 2 seconds ago or whatever. So.
How you feel about yourself with it?
I feel like I'm still getting there. Like I'm aware, but not too aware. Like I'm still figuring out what I like to do, and stuff like that. Outside of doing hair all day, every day.
Yeah. So you like doing hair?
I love doing hair.
You know, it's like a therapeutic thing, or
it's literally therapeutic.
You do hair full time?
I just quit my job like 2 months ago. So.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, that was a big step.
Y'all say y'all quitting y'all jobs.
That was a big step.
I know, for real.
It was a real big step for me. Like it was a mental thing too. Like if I quit my job, I gotta go hard. Like real hard.
It's all on you.
Ain't
no check coming in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's all on me every day.
Literally. And then like 2 months after that, I got the opportunity to work into a shop. So I'm working in a shop.
Yeah,
you know, it's cool.
That's good.
I be gossiping about niggas and shit.
I know. I got my own space, and the dudes got their own space. Yeah. So it's in a barber shop.
Because that's what they be gossiping about in the barber shop. That's what they got.
I mean, shit. Y'all, come on now. Y'all like y'all don't be doing that shit in the damn beauty salon.
I never been to I never went and got my hair done.
I always do, and I'm always talking that talk. I start pulling up my phone. Girl, look at who this is right here.
Yeah, my clients on that hand, they be telling me some shit.
That's therapy right there.
Yeah, what happens in the
therapy,
salon?
get your lashes and stuff done. I be sitting right there talking that talk every time.
For real.
It's not this too much. I haven't really been in the barbershop. Like, I hear that barbershop talking in a long time. It's so much. It's so franchised now. It's not even like how it used to be. It's like y'all probably still got the little same vibes and shit, but like barbershop,
not the same.
Yeah, I
niggas
say
going to the mall to get a haircut now. It's like
literally like a lot of shit's not the same.
Yeah,
like me growing up, going to the barbershop with my dad.
Go give me a haircut. Like
right.
So you got to book an appointment.
Yeah, you got to book it
online.
Click the link in the bio.
Link in bio.
And make sure you pay that deposit or your appointment is canceled.
No deposit, so we can hold your appointment.
Yep. Stuff has changed. It's not the same.
Yeah.
That's some water. I'm gonna get choking.
Oh Lord, I don't got no water. You gonna have to finish that still, bro. You gonna take that smooth to the head. Take it to the head. It might clear your neck up a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Testing.
What is it? Something else? Oh, there you go. Water. Look at God. How he do it?
Won't he do it?
My God.
So
he might not come when he want, but he's always
on time. So what's been y'all longest relationship? I'm being nosy. I mean y'all business. I mean y'all business.
The first one was damn near 5.
5 what?
Years.
Months? Oh. I'm about to say.
I'm still dying. But nah, she was my high school sweetheart. I know I be doing quotes and shit because it's like not even for real.
Yeah. Because if you're high school sweetheart, y'all still be together.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But 5 years since I was in the 10th grade, then we broke up. My 11th grade year, we got back together. My 12th grade year.
So y'all was on and off.
Yeah. And then we finished it off, and that was that relationship that made me, that there was always, how people be like, it's always that one relationship that fuck up a guy. Yeah, that was that one.
It was that one.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. Like with the whole, self-awareness thing, I told her, like, I appreciate you for like putting me through all that shit. Like, cause I know how to handle a woman when she doing all that extra shit now. Like, you my first relationship, you definitely my first everything besides sex. So it's like, I know how to treat a woman, not treat a woman, but like more so handle how she is when she all emotional and shit instead of like trying to go up there with her.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't understand it back then. I thought like, oh, she acting the way, so I'm finna do, match her energy instead of like being a man and like, nah, you can't do no bitch shit, bro. So you gotta like do like, you gotta be level here. You gotta bring her down. You gotta bring her to where you at.
That's a long time. I ain't gonna lie, I probably was damaging to some people in my time. Probably made them better people. I'm honest. That's how self-aware I am.
My longest relationship really ain't been long. Like high school, I say almost a year. Like, out of high school, 6 months.
Yeah, them adult relationships different.
It's different.
I ain't
Everybody
gonna
moving funny.
I like it. I ain't gonna care. I like it. That dope.
You like it?
Yeah, because it's like
what you like about it?
Like because it's like you experience shit that, like I said, I only had 2 relationships in my whole life. I ain't gonna count one of them because it's like one of those them situationships they just prolong it, but you ain't nothing, you don't know what to call it.
What it was supposed to be.
But yeah, my adult relationship was like way different. It showed me how to be more open minded and be more understanding. And like Shawty took me to trips. I ain't never been out the state before I met her. Like being spoiled by a woman, I ain't never had that until I met her.
Let's talk about that. That's an interesting topic.
Being spoiled
as a man.
I
feel like men,
it's weird. It's weird.
Spoiling the man, they be like, I ain't never had to. You buy them a sandwich.
Man, that shit like a kid in the candy store. Like, you know what? Well, that's that. I'm trying to see what the hell. I ain't never had that before. You know, like it's cool. It's like one of those you feel wanted.
Yeah.
You know, any other time it's like, oh, Charlotte just with me for this and that. You know, like she just trying to get this and that. So it's like when someone actually showing you like, I appreciate you, I care about you, I'm finna give you this. This is my love language.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
My love language. I be giving the wrong language to the wrong people.
Seriously, I ain't really never been spoiled. Like, being spoiled, it's never really been a thing for me. Like, because I guess I carry this attitude of independency. Right. Which I understand.
Ooh, that
and
right
so
there.
it's like,
here you go.
When somebody say,
I ain't saying y'all can't have independence, but I feel like y'all should only push that shit so far.
Yeah, but it's like, what can you do for me that I cannot do myself?
Right there, see, they having that
That's
mindset.
that attitude that be pissing the men off.
It do, but
it's a lot I can do for you, and then don't come and do nothing.
At the same time, I'd rather you show me. Like you say you can do this, but show me.
So why make that statement? So why make that statement?
Because I know I can hold my own. Can you hold it better than I can?
But by you making that statement, you know, it's always you attacking a man's ego. It's like if you never made that statement and he just shows you or he didn't show you, then that's different. Then you can say like,
but it's like it's always been on a bare minimum level.
Maybe it's okay. I ain't gonna
see.
I ain't gonna
see. It's always been on a bare minimum level. Like if you can do it the exact same way I'm doing it.
Niggas be like, I can do everything for you and don't do it.
But like, if you could do it the way I'm doing it 10 times better, oh yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm always about adding value. Like, if you can't add value to me, and I ain't even saying materialistic things.
Make it 10 times better than I can.
Right.
Please, I need a little work.
I can change my air filter. Show me some other ways to do shit to my car.
Yeah.
Like, teach me. I want to be taught.
Because I feel like a relationship is supposed to be y'all building each other up. Not, come over here and show me what you can do for me and I ain't going to do nothing for you.
Exactly.
Like, it's supposed to be like, I'm showing you something, you showing me something, and we build from there. Like, we're supposed to be making each other better, not one person better the other person.
Right. Yeah, that whole...
ain't getting nothing from the situation.
I never believed in the whole 50-50 shit. It's like 100-100.
You know, I told, and on one of the podcasts, one of the dudes did say that, and he married, so I be trying to take advice from married folks.
Man.
They be little,
they low key miserable when they say nothing. They low key miserable.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Time out before I even say what I was finna say.
I say low key.
What's your okay? So do you feel like marriage is miserable?
Yeah, because
do you plan on getting married?
Yeah.
Okay.
My marriage ain't gonna be miserable because I'm gonna get what I want. If I don't get what I want, then I ain't getting married.
What?
And that's how I go.
Simple.
Look, you ain't get no ring unless this is exactly what I want.
Right.
So okay, let's say
it'll be the same if the shoes on the foot. You ain't gonna take no less from me. You ain't finna settle.
Okay, so let's say she ain't everything you want, but she got majority of the things you want. Is it exact or nothing, or you got something I can work on the rest?
It's
with
cool.
You?
Meet me halfway. I'm cool with that. If you meet me halfway, or if you show me you trying, like even if you fall short, if you be like, okay, I'm finna get back up and do the shit again. I'm cool with that. Like I said, I'm the most simplest person. If you try,
that's fair.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
If you not trying, then I can't work with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't work with nobody that don't want to be helped or don't want to be
stuck in their ways.
Right. I can't stand that because I'm willing to change. Like I never been the type of nigga like, oh, I ain't gonna change for no female. Like, man, what? I'm finna change for my girl. Like, because if she don't like this person or because you know it's a certain extent that it's some things that I will change because you know. At the end of the day, I have to stand on principles. But like, if as far as like my approach with certain situations, like on conversation wise or whatever, like if she don't like the way I talk, and I'm in love with this girl, shit, I'm finna change my I'm finna change it. I have no problem with it.
It should be nothing with fixing.
It don't make me no bitch, no less of a man. It's me compromising because at the end of the day, like I never felt like that I was in control with any situation. I never want to be in control. I always want to be a leader. And you know, the best leaders are the best listeners. Right. So I feel like if I'm leading you, and I don't want you to just stand there and not add value. Tell me if I'm fucking up. Tell me that, baby, you ain't paid the bill this month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm a slip. I'm a fall short. You know what I'm saying? A woman's supposed to add to a man. You know, you give a woman a home. I mean, you give a woman a house, she has a home. You give a kid, she gives you a family. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always big on that. And
I be having some intelligent men come on here. This is who the type of people y'all need to date. There it is right there. Y'all talking about ain't no good people like that. There it is right there. Come on. Yeah, look at him. He said, don't talk to me. She coming back in a few months.
It's not even that. Y'all ain't gonna want to deal with me. I don't want to deal with me. Cause
why are you down on yourself like that?
Because I'm too.
You talk good.
I'm too demanding on certain things. If I feel like you should carry yourself a certain way, I demand that. Right. And if I feel like you should treat me a certain way, I demand that. And if you can't, like, even compromise with it, like, then you're not for me. You know, if you want me to adjust to your lifestyle as far as, like, paying for this shit before you even, like, me and you even got together, like, I'm supposed to be taking care of you once we get married and shit, because I ain't doing that shit for no girlfriend. I don't care. Like, I have no problem. Or like, here you go. But I ain't no taken care of because I ain't your father, baby. You know, I'm daddy, but I ain't your father. But,
get out.
but like, I'm very stern on like how a woman should, well, how I want my woman to be, not how a woman should be. I ain't gonna say that.
How do you want your woman to be?
I'm the type of person, like, if you want to work, cool. If you don't, cool, because I'm still playing my part. You know, but if you don't want to work, I'm say I demand, like, make sure everything is taken care of, make sure the kids are asleep, because like I'm paying all these bills.
Yeah. Why would I want to come? You got kids?
No, I have.
You
no
talking
children.
about later on in
life?
life?
I have no children.
What he want in life?
No children.
He talking about for the future.
That's
I like that.
That's
Planning
why I've
ahead.
lasted so long without kids. Like, I'm very stern on that, and I grew up around a generation where baby daddies and baby mamas got me fucked. I ain't no baby daddy. Do I look like a baby daddy?
I hate it here. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Run. Like, that shit miserable. Not I want to be able to wake up to my kids and my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always picture myself with that. And if you can't even meet, you know, the standard or the minimum of being a wife, because I don't want no girlfriend. I want a wife. You should come in as a wife. And, you know, and I never like when women say, oh, I'm not finna do all this wifey shit. If like, so
now hear me out. Now I agree. Now when you got the right person, when you feel like you're dealing with a man worth showing some wifely duties, then you show wifely duties. But some of these niggas do not be worth no wifely duties. I'm not gonna say that no more.
Exactly.
But you know, like, that whole woman intuition thing, like, I feel like that's bullshit, because she should have told you I was the shit in the beginning. But yeah, anyway,
probably did. I probably ignored it.
See, but you listen to it every time, right? It's crazy. Y'all pick and choose.
But I think that's fair. I feel like if you say, all right, I'm going to pay all the bills, I'm going to do all this, that, and the third, the least she can do is make sure that household is taken care of.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Shit, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You say you don't got to work, you pay them bills, I'm going to pay these bills.
Yeah, like, I demand it.
You going to have a meal, your socks going to be ironed and everything.
Thank you.
Drawers going to be ironed.
Everything. You going to come home, you going to have a good night's rest.
I'm going to wash your ass.
What?
Shower water running and everything. Come on, get in.
Come on now. Like, for real. Like,
everyday lingerie.
Right.
Every day.
Yeah. And to the women that think that shit not cool, like, how can you be happy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
like somebody taking care of you, like
if I'm taking care of you, why you won't want to take care of me?
That's like a mama to a daughter, or mama to children. Like,
right.
I'm working and paying all the bills with all of us.
Right.
Y'all should have the house
clean up this house by the time I get here. Take that meat out that freezer, have it unthawed by the time I get home.
Out the freezer. Oh my god!
I never understood that. Like, why that shit is even like looked down upon? Like, why wouldn't you want to like do shit for your man?
Yeah, but you gotta remember, our generation is raised by a bunch of bitter mothers as well too, who have never really taught their daughters how to be wives. It's more so, don't worry about it, nigga, because you ain't need one, but you get one that's cool. But they raised by a bunch of mamas who ain't really teaching them how to be wives.
My mama losing her fucking mind over this one man. Like, she stigmatized, but you don't want her to, which is cool. Like, make her stand on her own 2 feet, but like, at the same time, you should. It's always like, you should always tell your daughter the right thing before you even tell her the wrong thing. Or not even your daughter, your child, the right thing before you even tell them the wrong thing. Like, even though you're going through bullshit and your child seeing it, like, yeah, make sure you do all this. Make sure you stand on your
what
own.
they say, do as I say, not what I do.
Yeah. Be independent at the same time. Be conscious of if you want to be happy, you're going to have to give up some things.
Because even in an independent woman, they all want a man that they can depend on.
They're the most loneliest people ever.
At certain times. You can be as independent. I'm not saying because independence, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you need a man. I'm not saying that you necessarily at the moment want a man. But eventually in life, it feels good. Like I always say, it feels good to have somebody that you can depend on in case times get tough.
Yeah.
If you just got somebody that you can just sleep with every once in a blue moon, but you can't call them when stuff get tough, you don't want nobody around like that. It's more to life. I don't want this.
I'm trying to wake up to somebody, the same person every day.
Yeah.
Watch them change. Their skin change.
Yeah.
That's always been me. You know, of course, I say like doing my thing, but until I get what I want, I'm still do me. You like for real. Like, and I'm fine with it. Like, you know, if I be that uncle or that sibling or uncle, child or whatever, like they don't have kids, I'm cool with that. Because at the end of the day, I'm not finna be miserable because I can't see my child acting away. Like, like, okay, cool. I can't see him. Damn.
Be careful who you have kids.
So how y'all feel about the honeymoon phase?
That shit, I ain't gonna care.
I feel like it should never end, and I'm standing on that.
See, that's the problem.
What you mean?
That's the problem.
What?
Because it should. You gotta be aware of what's going on.
It should never end, but it should never stick to how it is.
So it should be the same, or should it change as it goes?
It should change.
It should get better with time.
It should be better.
I'm cool with that.
It should get better. But like the honeymoon phase, I feel like it should just never like end. Like,
but I'm not gonna lie. You really don't know somebody until you get out of the honeymoon phase. Like everything is unicorns and rainbows at first.
Yeah.
Then you be like, why do you do that like that? That gets on my nerves.
Like, wait, you did that?
That's how you live?
Yeah. So I mean, the honeymoon phase, I feel like you should always date your partner. Like it's important to make sure y'all still keep stuff fun and stuff like that. Cause life gonna throw things at you when you're too busy and stuff like that. Like it's important to keep dating nice and stuff like that.
Right.
But I feel like the honeymoon thing should stay throughout your whole relationship, but you gonna go through things. Like it's not gonna always be cute all the time. Like it's more than pictures and trips. Like it's a lot more to it. So I mean,
I can agree.
Honeymoon phase is 50-50.
Yeah, them 2 week relationships, those be the best. Are you playing?
Oh my god, not the 2 weeks.
It's the same thing as a honeymoon phase. But then once
the
the
best 2 weeks of your life.
What? That shit be so fun. Oh my god, person, you know what I'm saying? Like for those few days, you're like, oh okay. And then they do something, you be like, shit.
I'm cool on you. I'm cool on you. That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like the honeymoon phase should be throughout the whole relationship. Like you gonna go through your stuff, but try to keep your relationship happy and fun and stuff like that. Like don't forget how it started.
Yeah.
Cause stuff
I
can
feel
change.
like it's always come back to that how we started. Like if you always remember that, you be good.
Sometimes you gotta be careful because it start good and it start going bad. Then you be like, you know what? I'm just holding on to how it started, holding on to that bond that we had at first.
Like, who raised you? Okay, so you was raised by both of your parents. Okay, cool. So who taught you how to cook? Grandma. Okay, cool. You know how to cook. You know, so I be asking people wondering about those things because if you was raised just by mama and you got like 7 siblings, it's like it's gonna be hard for us to coexist because you gonna think you run shit because you that child that run, you know, that take care of all your siblings. So it's like. Nah, baby, ain't going down like that.
That be messing up people. And I think your childhood really do affect your dating life. People be like, nah, it shouldn't affect it. It do. It definitely does. The way you raised and the things you go through as a child really do make up how you are as an adult. Now, it's up to you to keep blaming it on that and not fix it. But the things you go through as a kid, the stuff you gotta endure as a child, I think that really do play a role in like your dating life.
Yeah, a big role. I feel like it do play a big role. Like for me, like as a child,
mental health.
I'm the middle child. So like
me too.
They said I got in trouble so much. I really didn't get in trouble. I was just doing stupid.
Your mama sitting here watching like, yes, she did.
No, like
y'all did some reckless things.
I always went my way, and if it wasn't my way, then I had an attitude, and that kind of affects me now.
That's
so
me.
it's like
That's the Aries shit.
it's not even Aries, it's the middle child stuff.
Yeah, it do be like that because I know.
Like,
I think my mom would probably think
You the
like,
middle child?
Yeah, and I think I'm probably their trouble child.
I thought the middle child was the best child.
Nah, the middle child was the trouble child.
We the ones that they say get ignored the most. So when we start showing that, it's because we wasn't getting no attention.
Yes, like,
of course, I think I was getting attention, but I started showing out after like high school though. I think I had one bad year in school. After that, after high school, I was out of line.
middle school, and then my freshman year of high school. That's when I was acting out. Like cops got caught in my house so many times. Like it wasn't even.
I ain't get that deep.
It wasn't even me. It was the people I was hanging around. Like I want to say, I never got into a fight.
You gotta watch out.
I never got into a fight, but it was just like the people I was hanging around. They tied me into it.
Yeah.
So it was like I got in trouble for everybody's actions. Like I didn't even do shit really. Like, it wasn't really me.
Shit.
Yeah, nah.
What was I doing? I mean, shit. I had my moments. I wasn't like a trouble kid. I think it was like people fuck with me. I never was a shit starter. I was always the finish. You know, I always finish my shit. You know, so I'm very neutral with a lot of things. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Motherfucker be like, what the fuck you looking at? I'm like, okay, my bad.
It ain't that deep.
I'm trying to be nice.
Like pipe it down a little bit.
Nah,
nice,
I don't. I'm not a trouble kid, but I did like want to have my way. Like when I got out of high school, in my mind, I'm grown. Like
yes,
please,
bro,
please don't tell me I can't.
All that shit that was going on, none of that shit for the fly.
In the face, life
None of that shit for the fly.
No, I was like, I'm finna start going out. Like I'm finna go to the club. Like y'all finna be mad because I'm coming in at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Like they were pissed off every time.
I'm spending night at all my friends' house. I ain't gonna tell you. I spend the night.
I was on that type of time, so I don't think I was trouble. I just think I started wanting to go, especially because
I just want to be grown.
Right, like going up, I wasn't able to do nothing.
I hate this. Don't like.
I hate it. I hate it. Every time I go outside, I spend $100, and I'm like, I just don't want to go out.
I'm finna clock out on the dope.
Nah, adulthood is not fun. Like I hate it here.
And me trying to be grown all the time, like it literally slapped me in the face.
Yeah. Now we grown and we be like, I hate it now.
Yeah,
Mama, let me come back.
I realized when I was grown, I don't let kids play with me no more. Like usually, you know, when you young, you be like, oh, he just a kid. Like I don't like sit your ass down, boy. Like I'm like, damn, I'm grown as shit.
You an adult. You an adult. You don't even play with kids no more.
I don't even play with kids no more. Like I do. Like I love the bad kids. It's always some kids that be like doing too much. I'm like, all right,
sit down. Be like the bad one. He tearing up, but he honest.
Right? Yeah. Like the bad one, they the most fun. Like shit, I'm gonna go fuck with him. Like shit, he all that energy in the world. He ain't gonna leave me alone till I leave. So it's like, But nah.
Adulthood is definitely different.
Yeah,
not a fan.
It's like
not a fan at all.
I'm still trying to understand how they even made a way to even survive this shit.
And when you like now that we adults. Like I say every year, like Christmas was cool until I turned into Santa Claus. But like it's like now that we adults, you really see like our parents really did the best they could with little to nothing. Minimum wage is $7.25 right now. Is it $7.25 or $7.50?
$7.25.
$7.25.
It's more in Austin. It's crazy.
No, literally, like
it's like 18. Boy, we trash. It's like 8. I think it's like 18.
That's because they need to get Roly Poly up out of there. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Get him on up out of there. He's a problem. He's an issue. Get him on out of there. But like,
not Roly Poly. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Minimum wage is $7.25, and people just started making $15 an hour just like a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? So our parents was really trying to give us the best that they could with $7.25 an hour.
But it was good back then. It was good. Now you can't do nothing with that shit.
$7.25 is a slap in the face. You better not ever ask me to do no job for no $7.25.
You trying to look for a job? Y'all, how much I get paid?
Nah,
I push for like 14.
I ain't even going for that. I'm going for higher than that. Don't give me nothing like
20
that.
Above, like if it's anything under 20, I'm not taking it. Like,
so I ain't gotta worry about that because stuff.
Girls say I make what I need to make.
Entrepreneur.
But nah,
I hustle for mine,
and that's right. And that's what it is.
That's right.
But yeah, adulthood is definitely different. Like you basically just
fun,
doing the best you can.
At the same
time, it's like I can do what I want, but it costs money.
Yeah, it's like I be going out and shit, and like I just be wanting like people to buy my drinks for me. Like that's why I be trying to go cute and shit. Like, hey, buy my shots for me.
They
like,
gotta be a woman thing because I never thought that.
No, like literally, that's how it is. Like if you're going to Washington, it's gonna be so many men that want to buy females.
That's where you from, Washington?
No.
Washington
Avenue.
Oh, girl.
Washington,
D.C.
I'm from Houston. I'm from Houston.
Oh, okay. Well, sheesh.
But yeah.
Well, that's the talk for today, and I appreciate y'all for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
I feel like we touched on a lot of good stuff.
I forgot to say, follow me on Instagram, Poppy Corey. You know, I had to change it. It was Corey Vaughn, but it's Poppy Corey. So PAPICORII. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You want to know? You got your phone now, so you can do that too.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Shout yourselves out. Go ahead.
Follow me.
Navy Official for my personal page, and then my hair page. It's all about the hair with 2 R's.
Do that. I'm gonna put them in the comment section too, y'all, so y'all can follow them.
It's all about
but thank y'all for tuning in, and thank y'all for coming and chopping it up with your girl.
For sure.
And I'm gonna post this sometime next week. But thank y'all for tuning in, and y'all watch the next episode. Subscribe, all that to my YouTube. Y'all know I'm trying to do YouTube now. Go ahead, watch it on YouTube. Do all that good stuff, and thank y'all for tuning in.
All right.